The formula of the bisulfite ion is A(S2O3) with a -2 charge, B(S2O6) with a -2 charge, C(HSO3) with a -1 charge, or D, S2 with a -2 charge. The correct answer is HSO3 with a -1 charge. Bisulfite is also called hydrogen sulfite. Names and formulas of polyatomic ions are trivial information. In other words, you just need to memorize them as part of the basic vocabulary of chemistry. Whether or not your teacher requires you to memorize them, it's a good idea to just memorize them. It's difficult to memorize these names and formulas in isolation. It's better if you try to memorize them in groups based on similarities. Here's a few relationships you might find useful. Sulfite is SO3 with a -2 charge. If you add a hydrogen and increase the charge to -1, you get bisulfite or hydrogen sulfite, HSO3 with a -1 charge. Similarly, CO3 with a -2 charge is carbonate. Add a hydrogen and increase the charge to -1 and you get bicarbonate or hydrogen carbonate, HCO3 with a -1 charge. SO4 with a -2 charge is sulfate. Bisulfate or hydrogen sulfate is HSO4 with a -1 charge. PO4 with a -3 charge is phosphate. Add a hydrogen and increase the charge to -2 and you get monohydrogen phosphate ion. Add another hydrogen and increase the charge to -1 and you get dihydrogen phosphate ion.